So it all started at about 6:15 in the morning. If you've ever taken an early bus out of Baguio, you know exactly what that feels like. The air is still cool, the sun's been up for at least an hour over the Cordillera range, and the city's, just starting to wake up. I stepped onto the Victory liner and settled in.
That's a little bathroom they have right there. It's right in the middle of the bus instead of in the back of the bus. It's a tiny little box. That's where they expect you to do your business, but that's okay.
The first hour or two, it's all about the descent. You're navigating those classic sweeping mountain switchbacks, looking down into the deep green valleys. There's a certain rhythm to it. The hum of the bus, the brakes, the yellow and black guardrails flashing by, the trees flashing by, the sky slowly changing from cool dawn blue to a bright, clear morning. It's the peaceful part of the trip before the chaos hits. By mid-morning, the mountains disappear in the rearview mirror and you hit the main flat highway. The temperature immediately jumps. Of course, it's air conditioning on the bus, so I don't feel it, and the landscape completely changes. Instead of pine trees and cliffs, it's wide open lanes, fields, and those massive roadside billboards that let you know you're getting closer to the capital. You start seeing the traffic build up, the toll gates, provincial towns blending into one another. It's a long stretch, but it gives you time just to zone out, listen to some music, prepare for a busy day ahead, in the city. And then you arrive. Manila hits. It hits you all at once. Towering concrete high-rises. Of course, the heat, the traffic, the unmistakable energy of the capital. Okay, now here we have a pretty little Catholic church, rather old, on the outskirts of Manila here that I got a picture of. Now, here we have what they call SM Mall, which we passed, which is another huge mall. And then we come to the slum areas, which you can see the huge high-rises in the distance. This high-rise here has construction on top, and this is a good view of the high-rises, and give you an idea how big Manila actually is. 15 million people. I headed down towards Pasay, which was where the bus terminal was, cruising through the commercial areas, checking out the local shops and getting a feel for the city life. But lunch was a completely different story. Right behind the VA, I stumbled into this absolutely hidden gem. It's called the Henry Hotel. The moment you walk through the gates, city noise just completely cuts out. It's like stepping back into a time capsule. You're walking down a quiet gravel driveway lined with old growth trees. These beautiful dark tinted wooden houses with white window frames, which is where people stay. It feels more like an old school, upscale provincial life in the middle of a sprawling metropolis. Inside the compound is a spot called Apartment 1B, which serves up incredible gourmet comfort food. So I took my time here, had breakfast, ordered a hot pot of tea, and reset from the long bus ride, enjoying a cold glass of water and just, enjoying and appreciating the quiet. The atmosphere inside was relaxed with patterned tile floors and warm lighting. Food didn't last long, as you can see from the almost empty plate. I'm part of the almost empty plate club, but I promise I did finish it. I am currently at the Henry Hotel, where I had a little bit of breakfast once I got here to Manila, and now I'm at their little garden area here. Beautiful little spot, and with a nice pool, nice little area just to hang out at, just kind of chill, and then the hotel right there. It's a very nice spot. The rooms are about $110 a night. Now I'm on my way to the Ayala Mall. If you ever need a break from the frantic pace of a Manila day trip, this is the exact kind of oasis you want to look for. It's a perfect midday stop. With lunch finished, it was time to handle the main reason for heading down to Manila in the first place. I made my way over to my VA appointment for 2:30, but before I did that, I made some stops at Ayala Mall in Manila. Okay, let me give you an idea of what it looks like from the fourth and top floor here. Now wait, 1, 2, 3, the fifth and top floor. We look like ants down there. There's a nice cinema down there, which I'm heading to right now. Alright. Will you look at that? Cinnabon. Cinnabon. Yum. Now will you look at this? Look at this track where they run cars on it. My brother-in-law Randy would absolutely freak out over this. He would love this. It's called the Brickyard. Awesome. Now take a look at this. This is called Central Gardens, and it's right in the middle of Ayala Mall. It's a place where you can just go and chill out, sit. There's a street down there. There's another little mall on the other side of that as well, and a nice little area for chilling out. It's kind of cool. I like this mall. A lot of cool stuff here. Took some pretty cool pictures, which you'll see here, and just kind of roamed around and checked things out. It was a pretty nice little mall, all air conditioned and huge. So I made my appointment at the VA for 2:30. Fortunately, everything went smooth, in and out, no major delays, which is a rare blessing when you're dealing with appointments in the city. So then I took a Grab ride, which is like an Uber, over to after the appointment, I went over to Mall of Asia. Now, Mall of Asia is a massive, almost city on its own mall. I spent the rest of the afternoon walking the concourse, exploring shops, and sat down and had some dinner, really good hamburger and french fries, before I made my way back to the Pasay bus terminal for my 6:15 bus ride home. So there I was, looking out the window, the rows of parked motorcycles, rush hour traffic. I was definitely glad to be heading out of Manila and back up the mountains. So exactly at 6:15, I believe it was, 12 hours away from Baguio, the bus pulled out. The city lights eventually faded into the dark and the bus grew quiet, and we started the long climb back up the highway.
Well, the day is over and we are making our way back to Baguio. It's been a long day. It's been a good day with my appointment. Got to go to a couple malls and pick up a couple things that I needed. And it's been a good day. Now it's time to get back home to the cooler weather. It's 95 degrees here. But at least I'm sitting in an air-conditioned bus waiting for it to go to Baguio. So we'll be home soon. Here's my view.
Now, that took about 5 hours, home to cool mountain air. It was a long, exhausting, but highly successful day trip, and I really enjoyed it. And we finally pulled into Baguio about 11 o'clock. I got home about 11:30, and another ExPat PI International Explorer trip in the books. Baguio to Manila, Manila back to Baguio, all in one day. I would not recommend doing that. I'd recommend staying if you could, but I didn't want to spend any more time in Manila than I had to, and I wanted to get back home to Baguio where it is nice and cool and comfortable in my own little apartment. So that's exactly what I did. I'm glad I did it that way, and no regrets. So I hope you enjoyed this video, y'all, and thank you for joining me today on this little adventure, and we will talk to you next time. Take care.
All right, let's move that traffic. Turn left at the bridge. Perfect, clear sailing.